Oh baby, won't you listen to me? I just wanna buy you a cup of tea. North Korea, Iran, Syria. What have all these countries got in common? Let's see if we can have a go at this on then. Well, the first thing is none of them have got a central bank run by the elites or the Rothschilds or whatever. Okay, so that's one thing. All three of these countries, we're almost at war with. Well, we are at war with Syria, almost at war with North Korea, and we don't like Iran. Well, I do personally. I like all these countries, but our government doesn't. And I just want to bring up the fact that it looks like that's what this is about. And look at what's happening in America now. America's bankrupt, and they've got to get some money from somewhere, but I think they basically want to go into North Korea, Syria, and Iran eventually, and set up their banks and do exactly the same that they've done everywhere else. So, I mean, that's what I want to talk about. But the other thing about these countries is if you believe in Planet X, which I do, and you have a look at post Planet X, like the flooding, I mean, obviously no one knows how high it's going to go. I think it's going to be about 700. A lot of people are saying around 700 feet. The sea level's going to rise, and obviously, it's guesstimation on the part of the scientists and truthers and that. But if you put that into a flood thing, then you realise these countries have massive post-Planet X value. Okay, Iran is amazing. But Iran isn't underwater at all. They lose a little bit of their boundary, and that's it. And also, well, I mean, it could be possible that around the area as well is where it might rotate from. I mean, a few people have said that around about Jerusalem, it's going to be the rotation point of the the axis of the pole shift. So if you can be there, you'd be fine, But like I say, I don't know. Okay, so Syria's the same. It keeps a lot of land. It's got a lot of post Planet X value. Same with North Korea. North Korea loses a bit, but keeps a lot. Because if you look at some of the countries, just get absolutely lost. England is gone. There's loads of it, and the east coast of America is just gone as well. And there's lots of that, So these countries have got great value. After this planet's gone, and I suppose the elites as well. They'll be assuming that they can survive it, because they've got their shelters and that. I mean, my personal opinion is if they haven't got God on their side, I don't think they will be able to. I think these bunkers are going to get destroyed, but let's see, and I think what they're they're going to go into these countries and they're going to claim them after Planet X and before as well, to make up for the stuff they're going to lose. The stupid thing though about the North Korea war is that if you go on the Veterans Today site, there's a bit in there that you can look at that talks about this W-54 small nuclear weapon which was developed in America. Now under the Bush administration, a load of them were sold to Israel. And what Israel did is they sold them to whoever they wanted to, including North Korea. So with this coming war with North Korea, what that website is saying is that if North Korea get invaded, they're going to launch these W-54 small nuclear weapons at South Korea, just with conventional ballistics. And it's just totally ridiculous, because the weapon was made by America, and it might explain as well why America is such a big influence in this, because I reckon South Korea are livid, because basically America and Israel have armed North Korea, and I suppose if South Korea get fired upon by that, this could be like some serious badness between America and South Korea. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is cloning, because we've got, me especially, I've gone through my life trusting the government, like I've said. And when the cloning technology was invented with Dolly the sheep and stuff, they said, we're not going to clone humans, it's not ethical. But now, and I know that they're not interested in morality, and they're not interested in ethics. So you have to put 2 and 2 together and make 4 and say they've probably been cloning people. And all I'm going to say about it is you meet a lot of people, but there's something missing out of them. And one of them is humour. And of course with humour, that gets developed through years and years and years. Because humour is based on people saying the unexpected. That the unexpected comes, and that's what humour is based on. But if you're a clone, you've got no experience to base the humour on. You could say anything to them and they wouldn't find it funny, because they've got no life experience. And it's weird, because I really think that some people are they're getting rid of, and they're being cloned. So I've met quite a few people, especially in LA. The first time I met them, they seemed really sound and above board. The next time you meet them, they're different. There was this guy that I last lived with. First time I met him, he was great. And then around the house, he'd start doing weird stuff. The other day, he made himself a load of rice in a saucepan. Even though he was having one dinner for himself, it was a full pot of rice. Took a bit of rice out to put with his chicken or whatever, and then put the saucepan full of rice in the fridge. And it's little things like that you think, this guy is not normal. He hasn't. The things that he does suggests that he hasn't got a full life experience. Do you know what I mean? And you'll say things like that other people find funny, and they'll just shake their head, and they don't understand. And I think if they are making these clones, there's definitely something lacking in them. And it is the rest of it, the life experience. You can clone someone, but you can't put in their memories and their life experience to make them into the full thing. And even a soul, if they can clone, has this clone got a soul? So I'm just riffing on it, really. The other thing I noticed is from the mainstream media, weird headlines. Like Trump saying, I miss my old life. Things like that. And you get these headlines on CNN. And you just think, if you look at it from that point of view of cloning, they're taking the mickey out of us, and again, it's they're dangling it in front of your face. I watch CNN and some of the headlines that you get with Trump, they seem to be taking the mickey, So that's all I'm saying about it. I'll see you.